Okay, everyone. Blackest Night number 2. Let's begin, shall we? Alright. We cut to the direct battle scenes of last issue where where the Black Lantern Disney's attacked Hawkman and Hawkwoman. Ray Palmer's waiting for Carter to pick up, and then he says he doesn't care about what Jean did. He sees her as the woman he fell in love with, asked him to marry with, and he needs help with this. Then we see Hawkman all decayed right here, helmet black, saying that, "Come on over, Ray, let's talk." And says, "I'll be right there." Then we have Commissioner Gordon and Barbara Gordon talking. The bat signal up. Gordon says he has a bad feeling like this, and he has the same awful feeling from when after Batgirl disappeared and no one knew what happened. And they have a little heart-to-heart moment. And then, bam! Green Lantern comes in on the bat signal, which explains the whole cracked condition from Blackest Night Bat. Which explains the cracked condition right here. Alright, so Green Lantern crashes in. Then Tempest, Mera, and Atlanteans go to move Aquaman's body to the crypt of Atlantis. And then all of a sudden we see Black Lantern Aquaman, who's saying that you're a king who gave up stuff, who's still haunted. And then we cut to who rips out someone's heart. He notices the fear aura. And then we have Boston Brand still in fear about what he saw when he was about everything that's happening with the dead. And then we've got Georgetown University, where it says Hank Hollowbirth rise. Then Don Hollowbirth right. Don Hollowbirth right. All the rings keep breaking, and then we hear Hawk say, so it's same old, bro. Hawk's gotta do all the dirty work himself. Kind of appropriate since Dove's supposed to be a representative of peace. Alright, then we have Tempest and Mera attacking Aquaman. And then, who comes back but Ocean and Aquagirl fighting over Garth. Alright, this next part was just badass. I mean, Black Lantern Aquaman's just badass. He just made a thought and blew every single sea animal's brains out. That was... No, wait. Oh, wait, he sent a bunch of great whites to kill them. That's still just badass how he's able to... How what probably thought to be his most useless power, is now sending him to kill people. That's just badass, man. Then we cut to the Spectre, Blue Devil, Zatanna, and Phantom Stranger inspecting the grave of Boston Brand. And then next thing we know, more rings come, and then one of them gets on the Spectre. And the next thing we know, we got Black Lantern Spectre saying he wants Hal Jordan back. That's gonna be big. That is really bad now. And then we have Green Lantern asking Commissioner Gordon for his car, then Barry Allen leading John Jones, Martian Manhunter into an attack, then cut back to the Tempest Mera versus Black Lantern scene. Tempest thinks he kills Ocean, but she's undead, so she comes back, and then they kill Garth. And then a black ring comes on Garth, and then he's now a Black Lantern. So, bad news there. But Mera gets away. That's good. And then Barry's laying a bunch of chemicals on the floor where Martian Manhunter is, and then Barry says, "Do you know what they all have in common?" Hal says, "They're all flammable." Flash fact. I like that reference there. That was a good reference. And then, boom, boom, fire. Martian's only weakness. Barry and Hal have a brief moment. Hal says he can't get through to Oa. We have a scene from Green Lantern 39 with all the dead Black Green Lanterns. Then the grave of Abin Sur saying, "Abin Sur, rise." That's big. And then I like this quote from John here after they think he's destroyed. "Heart? I have no heart." And we've got the Black Lantern, Justice League, Martian Manhunter, Firestorm, Elongated Man, Sue Dibney, Hawk Girl, Hawkman. It's gonna be awesome. And we've got a little brief moment about the Book of Black. Not bad. And we've got a sneak preview to Superman Secret Origins. This looks like a good miniseries. That will be written by Jeff Jones. Alright, Blackest Night number 2. It's getting pretty deep. We're getting pretty deep now that we've lost Hawkman, Hawkgirl, and Tempest to Black Lanterns. It's not good, but it's going to be one awesome series. Alright, next up we've got Action Comics 880. Okay, I know I've said Action Comics hasn't been really exciting since Nightwing and Flamebird came on, but hopefully this codename from first part of Codename Patriot, it's still pretty good though, pretty decent. Alright, we cut to Superman and Supergirl flying in. General Lane orders an air attack. He says there's 3 Kryptonians, and a doll from Superman World New Krypton number 6 attacks all the jets, and Mon-El's getting ready to go. Jimmy Olsen's getting ready to go cover it. Then Superman comes in and saves them, helps save everyone. And then, Roald Dahl destroys 2 planes, says that the choice is either him or them. Superman goes and saves them. He's about to say it's the 3rd one, but then Mon-El shows up. Yay! And they take him back, and then we cut to Nightwing and Flamebird trying to find out where Nadira and Azrael are. But last issue of Action showed them in prison at General Lane's facility. And people noticed Nightwing and Flamebird, and they want to get autographs and publicity and stuff, but they fly away. Then Lois calls Perry White, tells her that she's going to get on the story. Superman, Supergirl, and Mon-El show up at the Science Police to talk to Guardian, and Guardian points out that Superman's permitted on Earth, but Supergirl isn't. But then Superman does get Guardian to stop for a moment, get everyone to meet. Lois shows up, and he asks for a brief moment with Lois Lane alone. Well, actually, Mon-El asks for him, but still. So then they have a little brief heart-to-heart, and Lois tells him that Chris is back, which shocks Superman. Meanwhile, at General Lane's compound, it's revealed that Roald Dahl is working for him, saying that Zod would have eventually led both planets into war. And General Lane calls him a patriot, but, you know. Then Nightwing and Flamebird are talking, and then then Flamebird notices that first Nightwing says that he thinks they should go see Superman, but Flamebird tells him that, you know, if they do, they'll blow their cover that they're really Kryptonians. But then eventually she finds a little phone number a girl slipped to him from where they were by the Hollywood sign, and then she gets a little jealous, and then Nightwing makes a move on her. But then Nadira and Azar show up, and Nightwing and Flamebird go after them, but then it's revealed that then Nightwing gets hit with a kryptonite ray. And next thing we know, it's revealed that and Flamebird gets affected by gold for a brief moment, and then it's revealed that the tattoo girl actually created an illusion that they were the Kryptonians, and that's really Metallo and Reaction. So now we've got moving to Phase 3. And then we've got our co-feature with Captain Atom, who's still trying to get into this fortress, and then his memories are coming back, but then they think he's a member of some witch or whatever, and then Captain Atom does remember his name right as he's in Sniper Scott. Okay, so, again, Action, Codename Patriot seems to be pretty good, although I don't buy Supergirl, so I'm going to miss Part 3. Captain Atom feature was okay, so... Alright, I've got one more comic to review for this week, but until then, so stay tuned.